Hi, I'm going to share my experience using CashASAP and what I learned about their flexible repayments. This isn't advice or a recommendation, just what actually happened and what you should watch out for if you're considering short-term borrowing in general. Section 1. Why I needed it. A few months ago, I had an unexpected bill come up, one of those situations where waiting wasn't an option. I didn't want to borrow from friends, and my bank wouldn't approve a small short-term loan quickly. That's when I looked into CashASAP, because they offered fast applications and flexible repayment dates. Section 2. My application experience. The application took a few minutes. I had to provide basic details: income, expenses, and ID. What stood out was that they showed the repayment terms clearly before I confirmed anything. I paid close attention to the total cost, because short-term loans can get expensive fast. Once I accepted, the money arrived fairly quickly. Section 3. How the flexible repayments worked. The part that helped me most was the flexibility. I could choose my repayment date based on my next payday. When my income shifted 1 month, I was able to adjust the repayment date in my account, though they required notice, and the cost could change depending on how long I extended it. It wasn't free flexibility. There were still charges, but the ability to shift the date prevented me from missing a payment, which would have been worse. Section 4. What I learned is this. Flexibility doesn't remove cost, it just gives breathing room. You have to read every line of the repayment schedule and understand the fees before committing. If you do use short-term credit, paying it off as soon as possible is the cheapest path. And most importantly, these products are designed for short-term emergencies, not ongoing borrowing. Overall, my experience with CashASAP's flexible repayments was straightforward, and the flexibility helped me avoid late fees. But I also realized that borrowing like this should always be a last resort. If you ever find yourself needing short-term credit, take time to understand the total cost and have a solid plan to repay it.